Greetings to everyone, this is your host Ash Khan and you are watching Consumer Pakistan News Channel. In today's bulletin, expected decision on school reopening revealed by Punjab Education Minister. Dr. Murad Ras, Education Minister Punjab, has said that the provincial government would have no option but to extend the closure of educational institutes in Punjab if the ongoing coronavirus-related situation does not make any improvements. Dr. Murad noted that the provincial government is against shutting down educational institutes, but it is the most viable option under current circumstances. Shafqat Mahmood, Federal Educational Minister, revealed that the Inter-Provincial Education Ministers' Conference will be held on 4th of January 2021 to deliberate on the reopening of educational institutes. Last month, in light of the recommendations of NCOC, IPEMC had announced to shut down educational institutes from 23rd November 2020 to 10th January 2021 after the coronavirus situation worsened all over the country. Pakistan confirms 3 cases of mutated COVID-19 strain. Pakistan has confirmed 3 cases of the new coronavirus strain that was detected in UK earlier this month. On Monday, Dr. Nausheen Hamid, Parliamentary Secretary for the Ministry of National Health Services, revealed that authorities had successfully tracked down and tested all citizens who recently travelled to the country from the UK. The Sindh Health Department had taken samples of 12 passengers who recently returned from the UK, of which 6 tested positive for coronavirus, while 3 of them showed 95% similarity with the mutated UK COVID-19 strain. And the sample of these 3 patients will undergo further testing, while concerned authorities are tracing close contacts of these cases and isolating them to stem the transmission of the new strain. NEPRA approved increase in electricity price. The National Electric Power Regulatory Authority has approved a hike in electricity tariffs for 3 state-owned power distribution companies. The increased tariff applies to 3 power supply companies in Multan, Gujranwala and Sakhar. If approved by the federal government, it will collect additional revenue of Rs 916 billion. According to the issued statement, the NEPRA said that the move was aimed at implementing a uniform tariff in the country. The additional tariff will be added to the consumers' bills from January 2021 onwards. Earlier on 14th December, the power regulator approved a hike of Rs 1.11 per unit in electricity rates due to the variations in fuel charges for September 2020 and put a cumulative burden of Rs 12 billion on consumers. FPCCI Election 2021. Tough call between both groups. The election of the Federation of Pakistan Chambers of Commerce and Industry is between 2 groups, Businessmen's Panel and United Business Group. Both have speeded up their campaigns. The election, in which the business community will decide the chamber's fate as well as its economic policy for the year 2021, is scheduled to be held on December 30th. According to details, both the BMP and UBG are claiming to be in a comfortable position and being very positive for landslide victories. However, the business community experts claim the election will likely to be turned into an interesting scenario on the concept of a hung parliament, while some business tycoons call BMP favorite due to their last performance and some favor UBG on their past performance. As per details, now 3 candidates for vice presidents have won their seats unopposed. Vice president belongs to BPM, Nasir Khan, vice president from Balochistan province, and vice president from Women's Chambers, Farzana Ali Ahmed, and one UBG's candidate, Adil Siddiqui, from Sindh province. In this election, the seat of Federation President belongs to Sindh province as per rotation policy of the Trade Act 2013. and in this regard, Mia Nasir Hayat Magoon from BMP is contesting for president and Sheikh Khalid Tawab is in the battle from UBG. While talking to media, well-known businessman Mia Nasir Hayat Magoon, who is candidate for president from BMP, was fully confident and expressed that the BMP would sweep the upcoming federation's election with record highest number of votes, which would be the history in federation, adding that all genuine and sincere voters had assured Mia Anjum Nisar and other BMP leaders of extending their full support to the BMP panel. Candidate for president from BMP stated the fact that VP candidate from Balochistan Women's Chamber Farzana Ahmad Ali and another BMP VP candidate Nasir Khan have also elected unopposed, which proved popularity of the BMP. However, majority of the Chambers of Commerce and Industry and Trade Association in Punjab have openly announced to support the United Business Group panel in forthcoming Federation of Pakistan Chamber of Commerce and Industry elections. Talking to media, presidential candidate Khalid Tawab, SVP candidate Rauf Mukhtar and VP candidate Almas Haider claimed that UBG top leadership led its chairman Iftikhar Ali Malik and Pattern-in-Chief SM Munir a couple of days ago held result-oriented successful campaigns at Faisalabad and Sialkot, where all chambers and FPCCI affiliated trade associations of adjacent cities also attended our meetings and made public their support by reposing full confidence in the UBG policies for effectively safeguarding the interest of the business community at all levels. While both the group claimed that they would push the government to initiate long-term economic planning for the betterment of business community of Pakistan and assured that the business community of our country has the ability to change the fate of Pakistan and transform it into a prosperous country. Only a few thousand can perform Hajj in 2021. Nurul Haq Qadri, the Minister for Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony, has said that just like this year, only a few thousand pilgrims will be able to perform Hajj in 2021. While addressing a press conference on Monday, Qadri said that the restriction is in line with the COVID-19 situation across the globe. Last week, the minister had announced that Hajj will be expensive next year due to the adherence to the standard operating procedures. He said that the government is collaborating with the stakeholders for drafting the Hajj Policy 2021. More facilities will be provided to the pilgrims next year, including the arrangement of a vaccine for them. He maintained that they will finalize the Hajj policy after Saudi Arabia announces a clear policy for Hajj 2021. He said that the Ministry of Religious Affairs is in touch with its Saudi counterparts and that an agreement will be inked following a go-ahead from the Saudi government. Warning of COVID-19's third wave by Pakistan Medical Association. Pakistan Medical Association has warned that Pakistan will experience the third wave of coronavirus outbreak, considering the constant violations of SOPs by the public and failure of the government to enforce them during the second wave of COVID-19. During a press conference, Dr. Kaisar Sajjad, General Secretary PMA, urged the public to adhere to SOPs to avert the third wave of the viral infection in Pakistan and implored the government to strictly enforce restrictions. He recalled that Pakistan did not report a single case of coronavirus till 26 February this year and on numerous occasions requested the government to implement preventive measures to avoid the viral outbreak. However, the government did not pay heed to PMA and allowed the disease to spread all over the country.
Thank you for watching Consumer Pakistan News Channel. This is I, Ash Khan. See you in the next bulletin. Until then, take care and goodbye.